Hi students, how are you? We're back from our Christmas break. Happy Christmas, Happy New Year, Merry Christmas. I hope that you have a really good time with your family. And now we're back. And this week we're gonna be doing, for fashion design, we're gonna be doing a really fun activity. Remember on October, I gave you we gave you some goodie bags with some supplies for fashion design, and in there was a little bottle that looks like this one, that it has a little powder to create tie-dye shirts or socks or anything that you want to dye, okay, to tie-dye. So we're gonna be using this. If you don't have it, send a put it on the Google Classroom, put there that you didn't go when to pick it up, so you can go and pick it up later. Or you can also use food coloring. If your mom has food coloring from the cakes, you can also use that as well, okay? And if you don't have that either, or you cannot go to school, just let me know and we can you can replace do something else for this week's assignment, okay? So for today's activity, you're gonna need the little bottle that I gave you on the supplies. You're gonna need rubber bands. I also put those on the supply bag. And you're gonna need an old t-shirt or a new one, either or maybe some pair of socks that they used to be white and now they don't look that white. You can use that too. Shorts, a hoodie, anything that you want to tie-dye. Even a napkin if you don't want to do your clothes, okay? And this is a really fun activity, and right now actually there's a lot of people that has been selling tie-dye socks. So it's also good to learn this, because maybe in the future it's something that you can do to sell like on a local market or to sell online. You can create different patterns. Remember that we have been practicing patterns on fashion design. We have lines, we have horizontal lines, vertical lines. We can use different shapes. We can create the shape of a heart using our tie-dye. We can create circles, anything. We're gonna be practicing, and you can just try different ways to create different patterns, okay? So that's we're also gonna need a Ziploc bag. If you don't have a Ziploc bag, you can just get a Walmart bag, the ones that when they give you the groceries, any type of bags. And if you have gloves, I recommend you to use gloves, or also just get a bag and put your hand inside, because look what's gonna happen if you don't do it like that. You're gonna stain your hand and it's gonna take maybe a few days to come off, okay? I'm gonna do it in two different ways. We're gonna do it two different ways. One is gonna include eyes. You don't have to do both, it's either or. And also I'm gonna put some videos, like really short videos, like a minute videos or 30-second videos of different ways that you can do it, different designs. You don't have to do it exactly the way I'm doing it, okay? And if you really like it and later you want to create more, or you can also use it as a gift. You can give maybe socks, different patterns for gifts, or a t-shirt that you created. You can later buy more colors. Is that something that you want to do? So the first one, I'm doing this t-shirt, like a sweater. Well, long sleeve, right, t-shirt. I'm gonna start getting, let me move my camera like this. I'm gonna start going like this, forming like little, I don't know what you call it, but I'm gonna start putting rubber bands like this. So I'm gonna put one so you can see. And try to do them tight, not that loose, so they don't fall off, or also so the color doesn't go in there. So look, Here is one. Oh, but I forgot. Hold on. I did it wrong. Okay, like right now I did it like this. But if you see, it's also getting the part on the back, and we don't want that. We're gonna do it on the front and on the back. So I'm gonna do the front first. This is just one style, but you don't have to do it like this. Like this. So here is one, right? And then I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get another area like this and put another rubber band. And it can be any type of rubber band, but I would recommend these ones because they're gonna be tighter than, like, for example, the one from the hair, like this one. This one, it's gonna be a little bit harder to do. You can use anything like that, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep putting more, like another one here, and then I'm also gonna do it on the back. Okay, and at the end it's gonna look something like this. Look, I already did one, so I put a lot of rubber bands, just making like little tiny, like I don't know what you call this. Like little balls like this. Okay, that's one way to do it. Another, I'm gonna show you another way, another style. Because depending on how you put your rubber bands, you're gonna create a different design. It's gonna look different. You can even make a heart, like draw a heart, and then start putting the rubber bands only on the areas where you draw your heart. Another way, let me put put it like this. So another way, you get a fork. Either in any area. We're gonna do it here, and you're gonna start going like this, like that. Okay, and then you're gonna take it off, and you're gonna start putting your rubber bands there. Okay, so let me show you how. So I'm not gonna move it because it already has the form, like a swirl. And I'm gonna start putting rubber bands in the form of an X. So I will put one, like that. And then another one. So I already formed an X. And then I'm gonna put one more, forming a star. Like that. So this will create another design. It's gonna look completely different than this one, okay? And you can also combine colors. Right now, since I only gave you one because I didn't have enough for everybody, I'm just gonna do one color, but you can also do like 3 colors together or 4 colors. And then that's gonna be for the t-shirt. If you're doing socks like this one, I'm gonna show you 2 ways on how you can fold it. So one way will be like if we're making like those paper like fans, like fold it going this way and then fold it going back like that, and then fold it again going to the front, and then fold it again going to the back, and then to the front, and then to the back, front, back, like an accordion, like that, like that, like that. So it's gonna look something like this. And with this one, you can put, also depending on the way you put your rubber bands, and you're gonna get a completely different design. Depending on how you fold your socks, the same thing. So for example, this one, we can do it like this, and that's it. Or you can put an extra one if you want, like that. Okay, so this is one. Another one is just like wrinkling your sock like this. your socks like this. So I just do whatever, just go like this, okay? So now we're gonna start putting the rubber band. I'm gonna put it in different, I'm sorry, my daughter, she's in the other room and she's screaming. She doesn't know that I'm recording. I'm so sorry. Okay, another one like this. Okay, I'm gonna put one more. Let me see. I'm just gonna leave an X like that. Okay, this is another one. So those are gonna be our two, the two that are gonna bake, just so you can. Oh, and then the other one, it's the one with eyes. We're gonna get our t-shirt, and we're just gonna wrinkle it, like wrinkle, wrinkle, wrinkle. However, and we're gonna put it on a colander, like this one. If you have a metal one, I mean, that would be better. And we're gonna put it inside. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna put it like this. I just put it inside. And then we're gonna put ice on top. We're gonna cover it with ice, okay? And right now I'm wearing one, so you can see. This one I bought it because, I mean, these are for sale, and sometimes they're very expensive. So it's better, I mean, if we learn how to do it, right? And we can do a lot of different styles. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pause the video so I can go, we're gonna do it on the sink, so we don't, I don't get my table dirty, or you also have to be really careful with your clothes, okay? So let me pause the video and then I'm gonna go to the sink and we're gonna do a part 2, okay? Bye. Go to part 2.